I am Beth Thompson, and with Bonnie Hartley, we co-chair the Missions Committee, and I'm here to give you a Missions Committee update. But before I do that, I'm also on the stewardship campaign, so let me give you an update on that. To date, $252,314 have been committed to the credit card. If you haven't turned your pledge card in yet, please think about doing so because you will get one of these lovely gold stars. So let's talk about what it is we've been doing as a missions committee. And can you all hear me okay? That's a lot of feedback. Okay. You can't hear you. There's feedback. I get enough of that feedback at home. What really drew me to Lely Presbyterian was the amazing job we were doing to love and care for God's children of all ages through our mission work. Let's take a look at our involvement this past year. You're familiar with Mission Pignel. You've heard it a lot. We're actively involved in this Presbyterian ministry in Immokalee. Ways you have supported the farm worker community are familiar to you. Most recently, you provided Christmas gifts for children ages 1 through 13. We have received a very heartfelt thank you, which we'll share with you at another date. You've generously given backpacks and school supplies at the beginning of the school year to the children that are served by this mission. You have generously participated in the annual Rice and Bean campaign. Teams have traveled to Immokalee to help with the sorting of the school supplies and also to serve food to the farm workers and their families. We're trying to set that opportunity up on a more regular basis so you'd have plenty of notice to join us. It is really a very rewarding experience. You've also provided personal hygiene products annually, and this campaign will kick off in February. We'll have Mary France from Mission Pignel here for the Minute for Mission, and you'll hear more about your work out there. This year, a need was expressed regarding the lack of warm clothing for the farm workers, as obviously winter has arrived. We used money from the Mission Committee budget to purchase 52 new men's sweatshirts, and these were delivered last Tuesday and were greatly appreciated. Another mission that you support is New Horizons after school program. You heard Sherry Milsom a few weeks ago speak about the need for additional volunteers to support the children. Please consider giving a couple of hours a week to support these youngsters. You've also supported this ministry through the many wonderful Christmas gifts you provided, and that party was held on December 13th with much excitement. We'll be offering them an opportunity to come and sing in a worship service later this year. For the first time, Lely, Pres, and Mission Pignel and New Horizons partnered with another agency in town, Books for Collier Kids. Books for Collier Kids provides brand new books every month to the students in most of the elementary schools for their personal libraries and some preschool sites. This year, they partnered with us and they provided Christmas titles to accompany the gifts that we gave to Mission Pignel and New Horizons children. You'll hear more about that organization at a future Minute for Mission. Okay. Nobody can call us dinglings. We are ringlings. And we thank you for all of you who rang the bell at Publix in July and December with Salvation Army. Meals of Hope. What an amazing opportunity to feed God's children and our neighbors. Our involvement includes the food distribution on Mondays from our parking lot in all kinds of weather, packaging the food every other month in the Meals of Hope warehouse, and collecting canned goods to support this food pantry. Thank you to all of you who volunteer, continue to volunteer, and serve in all kinds of weather. Children, near and dear to our hearts. Lely Elementary is a nearby Title I elementary school, and we partner with them in a variety of ways. We provide school uniforms for the Lely Closet, usually in preparation for the school year, and have just recently, through a generous donation from a member and a request from the school, we've added winter uniforms and to be given to the children. Thank you to the donor, and thank you to the Missions Committee budget. Those uniforms were delivered this past week. We also provide school supplies, and after meeting with the principal, it was identified that they could use some personal hygiene products for their older children. If you've ever been around fifth graders after PE, you'll understand. And these were purchased and delivered in the fall. Most recently, we gave 10 turkeys, Thanksgiving, 10 turkeys and 10 $100 Publix gift cards to needy families identified by the school. This was done in partnership with a grant from Publix. You'll hear more from the principal, Sharon Wheeler, at a future date. Pan Florida Backpack Program, or Power Pack Program, has been supported by this church for the past few years through a direct financial campaign, which we will kick off in March. This organization has changed their name to Feeding Dreams, which is exactly what they do. They provide a power pack or a backpack of food to children in need each Friday so that these children will have something to eat over the weekend when they're not getting breakfast and lunch at school. You'll hear more about this work at a future Minute for Mission. Commercials. Other opportunities that you have given us to serve have been financially supported. We recently provided a donation to the local disaster relief fund to Peace River Presbyterian to be used to support the victims of Hurricane Helene and Milton. Laces of Love is a local organization that provides new shoes to children in Lee and Collier County. Donations to Pace Center for Girls, Pathways Early Education Center in Immokalee, Collier Resource Center. We also support the Boy Scouts, Freedom Water Foundation, and when it says CCSO, that's Collier County Sheriff's Office Autism Support Project, which you'll hear more about at a future Minute for Mission. We keep you informed through these Minute for Missions of other organizations that are doing God's work through our community. Recently, we brought Christmas cheer, to the residents in 3 assisted living or nursing homes in close proximity to the church. I hope the expressions we saw on their faces were smiles of joy and not a reaction to our singing. We want to thank you for your participation in the many opportunities we have to serve. I also want to thank the amazing committee who always finds a way to stretch our budget and our efforts. Thank you, thank you. It is written in James 2:14-17. What good is it, my brothers and sisters, if someone claims to have faith but has not deeds? Can such faith save them? Suppose a brother or sister is without clothes and daily food. If one says to them, go in peace, keep warm and well fed, but does nothing about their physical needs, what good is it? In the same way, faith by itself is not accompanied by action, it's dead. We are God's hands and feet in our community and beyond through our sharing, our service, and our actions. Thank you. Together we are doing God's work.